Smacking Off's livecast will be starting at 9 p.m. Eastern.
El livecast de Smacking Off comenzará a las 9 p.m., hora del este.
Smacking Off's livecast will be starting at 9 p.m. Eastern.
El livecast de Smacking Off comenzará a las 9 p.m., hora del este.
Smacking Off's livecast will be starting at 9 p.m. Eastern.
El livecast de Smacking Off comenzará a las 9 p.m., hora del este.
Smacking Off's livecast will be starting at 9 p.m. Eastern.
El livecast de Smacking Off comenzará a las 9 p.m., hora del este.
That's what I'm talking about. You can't let nobody else talk. He's over here stumbling over a damn acronym.
Say guy with pussy testy, motherfucker.
And he was like, oh, you know, they'll never be no good. They're like Kentucky or some shit like that.
I'm curious to see where all
Get prepared to do a lot of scrolling.
So it's way on down there, right?
They're way down.
Smacking Off the Pod. War Eagle. Welcome back to Smacking Off the Podcast. I'm your host, Shannon Madden. I'm joined with Doug Phillips. my co-host and producer Douglas going on?
Not much. I did not watch.
No,
Can you hear me?
I know
Yeah,
you were pausing for just a moment. You paused just for a moment.
Yeah, I mean, I
'Cause
did
you
not.
really
I paid no attention to the Auburn game yesterday whatsoever. I just checked the scores last night and then saw what happened. What happened, Kenny?
We are also joined with one Mr. Kenneth Ingram.
so like you know,
And Kenneth, I'm not going to give you the nasty name that Hunter says on his show because that's some bullshit. That's some out west shit, and we're gonna fuck that motherfucker up. He is a USC fan, correct?
that is correct. So
We're gonna have some conversation about USC on this motherfucking show tonight.
we can do that. We can do that. Well,
USC is
y'all
trash, y'all. We didn't.
Yes.
Nobody had any idea, but USC is actually trash.
Hey,
Kenny,
you know what's fun?
Kenny, I miss you being on.
Hey, y'all want to know what's funny?
What up?
Auburn will end up with a better record than USC this year.
Interesting.
Think about
That has Auburn winning the Iron Bowl.
Anyway,
I mean, we'll see. It could happen. Stranger
could
things
happen.
have happened in this universe.
well, you know, Shannon, you're an Alabama fan. Just a little facts about the Iron Bowl. Not going to get too much into it because I have a show about it Thursday night. But
Because the history of the Iron Bowl before this year's Iron Bowl is definitely going to affect the outcome. Go ahead, Kenny.
since going to a home series, facts is that Alabama's never beat Auburn more than 3 times in a row, and they've won the last 3. Little bit to think about, ain't it, ladies and
It
gentlemen?
is.
They've never, since going to a home series in 1993, Alabama has never beat Auburn more than 3 times straight.
Doug?
And they've never beat Auburn in Auburn back-to-back times in Auburn.
I see Dr. Balls went blank on this. Dr. Balls has completely stepped away from this conversation.
I'm in here.
Okay. Okay. I hear you. I didn't see you.
I had an
Okay.
internet zone. I had internet zone trouble, so I quietly fixed it.
That's because you and Windstream still have problems.
Yeah.
You should have never left them. They're like the mafia. You can't leave the mafia without there being.
Windstream's fucking with Bob, aren't they?
Yeah. Still, and Windstream has a lot of friends in the internet industry. So it doesn't matter whether you're on Windstream or not. They're kind of fucking you on this.
It could be Madden fucking with you. They may have paid
No.
Madden off.
No, I don't know that much about the internet. I do good just to be able to get on the internet.
So you asked what happened yesterday. I think Auburn went into it looking ahead, already preparing for the Iron Bowl. I mean, it was a
I mean, I think so. I think so. Too,
Now come on, guys. Now that is also completely disregarding the fact that New Mexico's kind of balling this year.
yeah,
They are balling, but I really and honestly think Auburn
9-3, I believe they are. Have they already played 12 games? Is that right? Or is that 9-2? I don't know. It's 9-2.
No,
or
they're
9-3. But
they were 8.
they have 9 wins at this point in the season. That's a good ball team.
Yes, it is. But
Well,
Auburn
yeah.
went in overlooking them, ready for the Iron Bowl.
let me pull
one
them
thing-
up and let's look at them.
Yeah, let's look at it.
Let's look at it. Doug's doing some internet typing there.
Why
Love
he's
it.
typing? Why he's typing? Let's talk about something.
Mhm.
I talked to somebody earlier about this, and I'm being told that I'm wrong. And y'all seem like y'all are pretty smart. I've never,
Everybody else on this show is smart, and I just play along.
I've never, since recruiting has happened and started in NCAA history, I've never heard of a team getting 4, possibly 5 of the top 10 receivers in a recruiting class. Has it ever happened? Because I'm being told by
Who's going to be the
somebody
quarterback though? That's the biggest.
Oh,
issue.
but he wants to. The quarterback is going to be Walker White, and everybody.
Not
says
to be
Auburn-
confused with Walter White of Breaking Bad fame. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so
But
let me.
Hold
Go
on,
ahead.
just 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute, please.
All right.
So everybody keeps saying Auburn needs a 5-star quarterback.
No, Alabama's proven that if you've got a guy that kind of can halfway breathe, if you've got some great receivers, he'll make you look great.
So Auburn's supposed to end up right now.
They'll make you look good.
With possibly, we've got 3 of the
Blake
top
Sims.
10.
Remember Blake Sims?
Oh yeah.
Mike wasn't a great quarterback, but with that receiver core, Buddy Boy, he looked unstoppable.
Well, see, with Auburn,
Yeah.
we've already got 3 of the top 10. Looking at flipping 4, maybe 5 before early signing day, and we just need a quarterback that can throw the ball. And Walker White has proven that at Arkansas. So, and everybody said, well, they're going to be freshmen next year. You can't tell me that getting 4 of the top 10 receivers out of a class, possibly 5, that 2 of them will not stand out in their freshman year. You can't tell me that. And
So
be
what
honest.
that tells me is that Hugh Freeze has definitely worked on player as far as getting the players involved and getting them interested in the program, that he's already been in touch with the area strip clubs. So that's awesome. I guarantee
that's
you, every single one of those guys that comes to the campus is going to get a blowjob. That's how we do. That's how Freeze runs his programs, with his cock, and he's able to win some games. So I mean, you know.
So
Now he's reformed. Now look, let's be fair. He's reformed now. He went to the Jesus College, got Jesus up. He's got that hot church wife.
Did you
Miss
see
Jill?
the video I sent where he was baptizing a member of the team?
Whoa! What?
I sent you and Doug a video of where Hugh Freeze.
I didn't
was
see. Oh my
baptizing.
God! I didn't see that. That's amazing.
it was
That
a
really
mass-
happened.
A mass baptism.
That happened.
It was a lot
And
like,
you-
oh brother,
and
we're
you-
out there.
And Hugh Freeze was the one dunking him.
Yeah. So
Oh,
it was above. There was like thousands of Auburn fans there.
Reverend Freeze.
It was on campus, and it was thousands of Auburn fans there. And at the end,
Kenny, what do you know about this? You're being awful
this-
quiet about this. This is some good
This the
shit.
first I've heard. This the first I've heard of it. Can Dr. Boss, can you personally?
Reverend Freeze. Oh, man, I fucking love this shit.
I've never.
You
I
can't
didn't-
make this up.
you can't
Yeah.
make it up.
From and look at the trajectory from where he started in the SEC, or should I say ended in the SEC, left the SEC in
Hold up.
disgrace, and then came back baptizing players in the river.
That's right.
Reverend Freeze.
I think Kenny wants proof here.
Yeah, I'm a
He
lady,
wants
but
receipts.
hey,
You want the
That's some
receipts,
good
don't you,
shit.
Kenny?
Man, this is better
Yeah,
than
that's
some of the shit that Gabe Griffin comes up with. Man,
So
Tommy
we got-
Tuberville trained
We
on
gotta
his
talk
wife.
about. Hey, we got to
Yeah.
talk about these New Mexico State Cowboys. These assholes.
okay.
I mean, you know, they're a
I mean,
9-win team, y'all.
Look, can we talk about
Auburn's
it for a minute?
rebuilding.
We got to talk about this for a minute. Okay,
Yeah,
so
right.
they started the season losing at home to UMass.
Damn.
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, they beat Auburn.
Hold on,
is
hold
the-
on.
Now,
Hold
this
on.
is the, this
Just
is
so
the
you
fact.
know,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a fact. But just so you know, they did not have their quarterback for the first 4 games.
Okay. Well, Auburn is the first Power 5 team they played.
Mhm.
First.
Yeah.
They haven't
happened.
played one.
I think
They
think
they lost. Go ahead.
I think that, like I said, Auburn was looking forward to the Iron Bowl. There's a reason.
Yeah, I mean
behind
you can use that as an excuse for a close win or something. But man,
Well, you know,
Auburn
sometimes-
got
hey.
their ass beat.
They got their
Yeah,
ass
They did.
beat.
They
got
did.
their ass
And,
beat.
but I will say this though, you know, sometimes after you go through that conversion, you know, that first few days it's a little shaky, you know, and you don't want to
So
just go
so
out there
Let me ask you
play
this, Shannon.
savage football, me throwing people around when you got the Lord on you, man. That shit's fresh, man. I'm trying to live right. I'm trying to do good now. I ain't robbing Piggly Wigglies no more.
So let me ask y'all this:
Mhm.
Auburn loses to New Mexico State, but
They did.
hold on, let me finish.
They got their ass beat.
I'm
Auburn
agreeing
beat
with
Alabama.
I'm agreeing with you.
Auburn lost to New Mexico State, but
They did.
Hugh Freeze in his first year beats Alabama next weekend. Nobody ever thinks about this loss anymore.
Now I will
I'll-
say
I'll
this
remember.
though, it wouldn't be the first time that Hugh Freeze has beat Nick Saban,
That's
but he had a
correct.
much better team than what he's playing with now.
But
I'm being
okay,
summoned.
history of the Iron Bowl, Shannon. Like I said earlier, since going to a home series, y'all have never beat us more than 3 years in a row, and y'all have never beat us back-to-back years in Jordan Hare. Y'all are currently on a 3-game win streak. So history and facts say Alabama loses this year.
No, it doesn't. History
How?
and fact. How? What are you talking about? You're pulling stats like that. That don't mean anything about these teams this year.
Buddy, buddy.
I mean,
20
hey, shit like that unfolds
Hold
as
on.
it goes.
Doug, in
Yeah.
2021, Auburn had a much fucking worse team
Yeah.
than they do this year.
Right.
And we took Alabama to 4 overtimes. So
Okay.
that clearly goes to fucking tell you really quick, dude, that records, talent doesn't mean shit in this game. Records doesn't mean shit. Stats doesn't mean shit. They're going to get up and we're going to play 60 minutes of fucking good football.
I think Auburn
That
will
is
play.
why this is the most hated rivalry.
I think Auburn will
This is
play.
hate
I
week.
think Auburn will play above their heads on the way to losing by 17 to 21 points.
So, Doug,
Yes.
Now remember, Kenny, remember what we talked about a little while ago off air. 21
I know.
points or more, that's a blowout.
21 more points is a blowout. That is correct.
Yeah.
So
Especially
you're saying-
especially if Auburn's been having some problems on offense this year. If they don't score more than like let's say 10 or 15, you know.
I'm just saying. So, Doug, you just said Auburn loses to Alabama this weekend. Shannon already knows I'll be on next Sunday night.
Yes.
With y'all. Me and him, he's already knew about this. He scheduled this months ago
Yes.
to discuss the Iron Bowl.
At the
But
very beginning of the season when we first met one
yes,
another.
me and Doug, y'all
This
can
is,
see
this
me
is an
next-
important segment.
This is a very important segment because next Sunday night, either I or Shannon has to sit across from each other and take it. I mean, that was the agreement. I mean, it
We're
is
talking
what it is.
about being gay with one another, like ball swapping.
Are you
or,
talking
know.
about the original?
Me and Kenny, I'll be gay with you. I'll have to start drinking again.
Are you
And I
talking
hadn't had a
about the
drink in
original
9 years.
Dogs contract here, Kenny?
No, I'm talking about the man-to-man agreement that me and Shannon have.
Ah,
Hot
Me and
man on
Shannon-
man,
Me
gay
and
sex.
Shannon have
If-
a man
if
agreement. that
Auburn
will set
loses
across-
in a blowout, Kenny has to suck my balls. And
you
if
can't suck your balls
some-
on a podcast, man.
no, I'll
Listen,
have to
listen.
drive. I'll have to drive over there.
Okay,
Listen, here's
Yeah.
the thing. Out of everybody,
So we're gonna
Yeah.
have to be in the same room for each other. We're gonna have to go ahead and have our pants off because somebody's gonna be sucking somebody else's dick. And I mean,
I thought you said balls.
this is just it's really just we're being gay with one another. Extra
yeah,
steps.
yeah.
Okay, so
Anyway. So here's the thing, though, y'all. Out of everybody a part
Hunter's
of college,
really gonna wish he tuned into this one.
yes, out of everybody a part of college football, dogs, the only one that I can guarantee that will face me next week after Auburn beats Alabama is Shannon.
Mhm.
That's facts. I don't think Hunter will face me. I don't think Tim Bailey will face me. I don't think Colin will face me.
Does Reeltown have a does Reeltown have a Walmart? Can
Yes,
we meet
we
at the
have
Reeltown?
one.
Let's meet
Yes.
at the Reeltown Walmart. I
Hey,
think
we'll
that's
have a
I think
Walmart.
that's only right. Because
Hey,
they'll have
that's-
TVs on. I'm sure the game will be on.
Hey, you can come to my house and watch it if you want. to.
Doug, I'll be down there. Maybe I can look up Charles. from
Actually, are you
Reeltown.
going to the game,
No.
Shannon?
No. I got a 5-year-old, man. That's it's
Oh
tough.
well. So here's
It's tough
the
to get out
thing.
and do
I
much
might-
these days.
So I will be at the game next Saturday or this
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, whatever you want to say. And I pissed some people off because I was supposed to do a play-by-play, but
Why not?
I
Why
got
are you not gonna do it?
I got gifted tickets, and I'm not doing play-by-play from inside of Jordan Hare. It's going to be too loud.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Unless
That
you can
would
get
be
in a
rough.
press box. Why don't you just get in a press box with somebody? Just tell them
if I could.
I'm just gonna sit over here. Y'all go and do your thing, and I'm doing mine. I'll mute you.
Guys, y'all ready to hear about some Bones coffee?
Why not?
Yeah.
Get her that.
Sound the alarms! Something monstrously merry is coming to town. Introducing Bones Coffee's newest batch. Inspired by the giddy ghouls of Disney Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Nice work, Bones Caddy. Rich premium coffee infused with frighteningly festive flavors. The Pumpkin King, Santa Jack, Frog's Breath, Rough Weather, and Mudslide Boogie. Can't make decisions by yourself? Order them all. Bones also makes a perfectly marvelous gift for everyone on your nice list.
And your naughty list.
Click the link to get these hauntingly holly jolly flavors delivered right to your door. And it's not just for holidays. Bones has coffee concoctions for all 365 days of the year. Bones Coffee and Disney Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's terrifyingly tasty. This year, Bones Coffee will be yours!
Terrifyingly tasty,
hot.
guys.
She's hot.
She is, and I just want to say this. I hope they're fucking paying this girl good.
And we're
because
back.
She's definitely helping sell some goddamn coffee,
We're
right?
back. Let's get some coffee. Get me some Bones coffee, girl.
The naughty list.
I bet she's gay. I don't even have a chance.
She has a naughty list, though.
Right. And that's kind of cool.
She does have that lipstick lesbian vibe about her. I mean, that's not a slander.
Hell yeah.
That one girl on the last commercial was her girlfriend, wasn't it?
You talking about the butch girl in the hunting vest? Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe. I mean, or maybe they just go to. Maybe they just.
Kenny
go to the
knows
same
who we're
club
talking
together.
about. Kenny, you know who we're talking about, don't you?
No, I don't.
You never paid attention to the October Bones coffee commercial?
Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing about Bones Coffee. I
Yeah.
quit watching it because there's a certain individual, part of College Football Dogs, that I swear up and down he jacks off to that,
Yeah.
and so I kind of quit watching it.
And who's that?
It's Randy Chris.
Oh.
If you paid attention to any of the like podcasts or CFDs, every time that commercial comes on, he got something nasty to say about her,
Yeah.
and it just I've been accusing him for months now of jacking off to her.
Well, she
and
is
he won't
hot.
let me-
She's
You
hot.
talking about the
I mean,
hot girl, or you talking about the
butch
you know, kind of the butch,
The whole
butch
commercial.
lady.
I'm not really for sure. I think, but I'm just saying he won't admit to it, but I'm pretty sure he has.
I think, man, Dracula really pissed me off from the Halloween one.
Yeah.
That's not how I envisioned my Dracula.
I'm
Have
waiting.
you
I'm
seen
waiting to see
the?
the Christmas.
Have you seen the Nick Cage? The new Nick Cage. What is it? Reinfeld,
No, I haven't.
where he plays Dracula.
No,
No. I
No.
haven't.
It's a pretty good movie. You need to check
it's
it
a
out.
real thing.
I'm not making it up. What do you think? I'm just making this shit up out of thin air? Nick Cage has been involved in like 50 movies lately, though, so it's hard to keep up. And Mandy's a good one too. That's a trippy movie.
I don't know. They said on South Park that Nick Cage was a mongoloid. Is that true?
No, Nick Cage really is the most interesting person in the world. I love him.
More so than Johnny Depp.
Yes.
So
Well,
Now,
him and Johnny Depp run about neck and neck, except Nick Cage never really has been in any kind of major controversy, if you think about it.
The biggest controversy is that most people don't know that he's Francis Ford Coppola's nephew.
No, I think by now, most folks know about that.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I
he's
talked
milked
to so
that.
many people that don't fucking know that shit.
Yeah. I thought that was
So-
common knowledge.
So
It
Shannon,
is for
let me
me.
let me.
I
ask you
am
a
kind of
football-
I'm kind of a movie nerd, so of course I'd know that.
So let
Okay,
me
Kenny wants to ask a question.
ask you a football question, Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
How is it going to feel to know that we may not put a team in the playoffs this year?
You're asking me about my feelings first off, so that's not really a football question. Now, football may be a part of the question, but
How do you feel about the SEC not having possibility not having nobody in the college football playoffs?
Are you listen? Are you
are
trying
you
to
high
say,
right, how fucking high are you right now?
Kenny? You're trying to say
The
that,
only way that would happen, of course, would be Alabama lose to Auburn. I don't see that happening.
no.
Auburn beats
no.
Alabama, and Alabama beats Georgia, and the SEC don't get nobody. in
Oh
this
come
CFP.
on!
I'm just saying, it's a possibility. We've seen a lot of crazy shit in football there, dog. And this is the year of the uncertainty.
Why would you
There's
wish
a
that
lot-
on us?
There's
Why
a
would
lot
you?
better-
I mean, that is like there's some Auburn hater shit, and then there's that.
That's you know what? I would be fine if Alabama lost back-to-back weekends in Georgia, guys.
I know you would be because you're a fucking Auburn fan.
You're damn right.
But I mean,
Don't we say that?
the scenario that you just described is going to have to now. There is a really good chance that Alabama could lose to Georgia in the SEC championship. There's also a really good chance that Alabama could win that game.
And
you
whoever
know.
and college sports villains, I know who you are. You're full of shit to think that Auburn's gonna lose. That Auburn's gonna get beat badly by Alabama. It's not happened since it's home.
They don't even have to get beat badly. They just it could be a 1-point game.
Alabama is losing, y'all. And I can't wait till next Sunday night.
To
y'all.
Georgia, it's a possibility. To Auburn this year, no, dude. Have you watched Alabama football at all this
okay.
year?
Okay.
Did you
Just so
watch
you
that
know-
last Auburn game, the very last one that we just started the episode with? Dude, come on, man. Where you at right now?
Doug,
In your heart.
just so you know, next Sunday night, please make sure Shannon's here to take the after me Because he will.
I'm here every night, whether I want to or not. This is my life.
But are you going to
This
be
is
able to
it.
take? Are
This
you
is the
going to be able
last
to
thing
take?
I have left, Kenny, and I will fucking be here for this shit. To
Are you
watch
gonna
you
sit there
cry and
Are
listen
you
to the
gonna cry?
excuses. And all
Are you
we
gonna
gonna talk
cry?
about then is how Georgia's gonna be at Alabama, because you definitely won't want to talk about the ass whipping that's gonna take place.
Oh,
next
I'll talk
weekend.
about it if we lose, but I just don't think we're going to lose, buddy. I don't
Buddy,
think we're
you
going to
don't
lose.
ever think that Auburn's going to lose, though. Do you?
No.
You do
See,
realize
hold
that?
on. Because I'm an Auburn fan, buddy. We
Did
never
you
lose.
think that Auburn was gonna lose to New Mexico?
Actually, I called it a trap game. I said it was a possibility, but I did not think so. And that is proven fact. So yes, I did call it a trap game.
So you did. So you did say that. Well, I'm thinking Auburn's really going to lose this one. Yeah, that's what you said. Be going into this game, right?
No, I said,
can we get Hunter on real quick? I need to ask some
Hunter's
questions.
moving.
Where's
Hunter's
he?
moving.
Where's he moving to? He can't afford LA anymore, can he?
No, he's moving to a better high class.
He's
It's called the
moving on
Devon-
up, moving
Moving
on
up to the east side, moving on up. We
He's moving to
finally
the
got up
hotel or
here
something.
so the pie. Well, we're moving on up, moving
Villains,
on
I
up
got
to the east
5 on it
side,
with you,
moving
buddy.
on up. We finally got up east so the pie.
Shannon, we're
was
gonna
great,
see how much
guys.
you know music, Shannon.
I've had COVID for like a week and a half. That's like the first notes that I was sang in what, Doug? Like 10, 12 years.
Maybe.
I'm back.
Hey, how good do you know music, Shannon?
I know a little bit.
You know a little bit. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna give you a song title. You tell me the band.
Mm-hmm.
Take my daughter to the slaughter.
Take your daughter to the slaughter.
If he can't answer it, I can.
I got it.
That's no, hang on. That's is that Wasp?
Without looking it up now. Don't.
No, I'm
say
not
it.
looking. I do not have. Where's that fucking camera?
I can
Let
answer.
me go ahead and
this right
hold
now.
this camera on my crotch.
Yeah, I can answer.
I can't look nothing up. I'm trying to aim this thing. There it is. There's the
Just
zipper right there.
Doug and Dr.
There
Ball,
it is
that
right
is
there.
my favorite song and my favorite band.
Iron
What's your favorite
Maiden.
band? How about Hello
Maybe.
Be Thy Name? Do you like Hello Be Thy Name?
Yes. Shannon,
Tru-
do you
the
know who it is?
Oh yeah.
But you said you was a music guru.
The Rhyme
I didn't. I said I knew a little bit. What did I just say?
I'm just saying, do you know who sings
You're
Take My Daughter
you're
to the
hateful.
Slaughter?
You're a hateful bitch. And all.
Better
You know
yet,
that?
I'm hateful when it
I
comes
don't
to
really
this.
like this side of you. I mean, you know, you were a little bit of a hater sometimes, but you're just a hateful bitch tonight.
Hey, that's okay. That's a song you should
Roll
sing,
Tide!
Linda. War
Roll
Damn
Tide.
Eagle. That's a song I want you to sing. I want you to sing Take My Daughter to the Slaughter when Auburn beats Alabama on this podcast.
When he says.
That'll be 2026.
That'll be
27.
that'll be next Sunday night. So go ahead and get ready. It is a tough song to sing. That's what I want you to do.
Can I
want you
do can I do Family Tradition by Hank Jr.?
Yes.
That's one of my favorites.
That's a
Yeah,
good,
you can do
that's
that
one,
one.
that's one of my karaoke jams right there. I can do some old
You can
country.
do it. I just want you to sing.
Story
That's
of
what
my
I
life.
want you to do when Auburn wins next Saturday night. I want you to sing.
We'll bring Cowboy Adam on too.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Get him to do a couple numbers.
Just so you know, that's Iron Maiden. And yes, Doug and Dr.
Well, the
Ball said it.
boys had already said it, and I wasn't going to just say, "Well, Iron Maiden," you know, because look,
Okay,
man,
so-
you got me, okay? You didn't get me on the person, okay?
You said Wasp.
I thought you were going to come at me with
Yeah,
some
but
tool
Wasp-
shit like
Wasp is
Uncle Lou.
excellent shit though. so,
Hey.
no.
Iron Maiden is probably one of the greatest bands ever.
Yep.
buddy.
They're right up there with Elvis and Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
See if I can get.
I'm a Maiden fan. I love Maiden.
There we go.
I love Maiden too. Big fan.
Only in Alabama would that be a song title.
Shannon, you like Kenny right now.
Yes.
That's so fucking weird. How'd that happen?
Shannon, what the? Oh, you're funny.
I was
Shame on
drunk
the big
the
screen.
day my mama got out of prison. That's too much reverb or too much delay on that one.
And that's an actual
Try this one.
College Sport Villain. That is an actual song title from Iron Maiden back before. You know, I listened to a lot of heavy. You know, so yeah, we can discuss that.
Get ready, Birmingham, for the most exciting event ever. Monster Truck Excitement. Coming this Sunday to BJCC. Get ready for Monster Truck Madness. You'll pay for the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
That's so funny.
Okay.
Y'all
So what happened last night? I
cold
mean,
medicine
we know that
is
Auburn
really
got their
good.
ass handed to them and Jordan Hare did it. Was there any other games?
How
Yeah,
about
we can
Georgia and Tennessee.
Oh, that was beautiful, wasn't it?
That was
great.
fabulous.
Can we
Tennessee
talk
played
about-
hard.
It really sucked for me because I hate both teams equally.
Mm.
And I mean, there is a small part of me that would have liked to see Tennessee kind of, nip it. Georgia did, but it just reinforced the fact of who Georgia is this year.
Can we talk about let me think how I want to word this. Yeah, let's talk about the So Grateful team at the beginning of the season, Shannon. I was supposed to be great.
You talking about the national champions, the future national champions, USC?
Yeah, let's talk about them. Didn't they lose?
I don't think that they won yesterday, and that's what, their fourth loss.
That's their fifth.
Oh,
Damn it,
man.
Jim. Is Caleb Williams still the Heisman Trophy winner?
No, buddy. Hey, there's no way he won.
Well, look, to be fair, though, everybody was talking about Jalen Milroe winning a Heisman or being up for the Heisman, and he only threw for 200 yards yesterday. So,
Look,
It
you
took
want me to be
about the
honest with
first
y'all
half.
about the Heisman?
No, lie to us.
I think Jaden Daniels should win it hands down. And the only reason I know that a lot of people like Kenny, he has 3 losses. There has been other quarterbacks on teams.
I'm going to
with
tell you
losses.
why he won't. I'm going to tell you why he won't. And Brian Kelly fucked him out of that.
And why is that?
Well, if you'll remember, after he took the little hit, and then Brian Kelly got up there in front of the cameras, and we're going to have them review this and blah, blah, this. They fucking reviewed that and looked at that play about 15 million times before they finally uttered the on-field judgment of not targeting. It was definitely roughing the passer. You shouldn't have rode him all the way down to the turf long after the ball left his hands, but it was just unfortunate. And also, Jaden Daniels is what, like 7 foot tall or some shit. So I mean, it's like they're two big, giant, tall guys. It was just an unfortunate way that he hit him, and that's what they went and they reviewed over and over and over. Now, if you're an Alabama hater, yeah, that's going to be some targeting. Why not throw that in there? Get him the fuck out of the game and the next game too. Let's give us some kind of chance to win some games. The Mocs would only scored what? Well, no. That would have been LSU. What was the following game? Help me, Doug. Alabama played after LSU. Alabama played
Ole Miss, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I mean,
No,
that
no,
was
no. They didn't play Ole Miss after LSU.
no.
Let me pull up the schedule.
Yeah, I'm
Hey, can I bring
I'm on
some
cold medicine
breaking
tonight.
news? Well, rumored breaking news, but I'm
No,
pretty
because we
sure-
were in the middle of talking about something. And
Hey.
I'm going to explain why Jaden Daniels is not going to win
All right, real
the
quick.
Heisman. Go ahead.
Alabama played Kentucky after LSU.
Yeah, and that would have been a little bit of a loss for Alabama. So of course, a lot of Alabama haters were definitely, that's definitely targeting. Man, they're getting away with all kind of shit in this game. But they sat and they looked at the play. I can't tell you how many times. They took a long time to review that play before they finally made the call on it on field. So I mean, yeah, we can go and split hairs a little bit later on and get all fussy and whiny about it on camera. Jimbo Fisher will tell you what kind of look that will give you going forward. And everybody keeps talking about, no, it's all about on-field performance. It's all about this, that, and the other. Bullshit. And we've seen it time and time again with the playoffs. Really, whenever we finally got rid of computers out of the equation, or pretty much going with human emotion to make Heisman Trophy winners and playoff candidates and who's going to play in the playoff games and so on and so forth. When you add that human element into it, things like previous years, we've seen the playoff committee look at who was it? Clemson, when Clemson got embarrassed, and then the following year kind of be one of those bubble teams and they get passed over. And that nobody wants to say it was about the year previous when they got their ass handed to them. Ohio State endured that early in the playoffs. And I still think they kind of suffer from it just a little bit. They finally fought their way back.
Guys, we got to help Hunter pay some bills.
Let's
You
do
ready?
it.
Pay some bills.
Hi, this is Kyle Golick, and I'm standing in the middle of SEC country. We're over here. Big Ten country here. Where do I stand? SEC, Big Ten. SEC, Big Ten. You're listening to the Smacking Off the Podcast.
Seasoning, food's favorite flavor.
Yum, yum, get you some.
I'm Joe Burrito, your favorite burrito. Whoa, whoa.
Joe,
hey.
We all know you're the best.
What?
You can always do better. Try the new Dano's Hot Chipotle.
Hey. Ooh, that's spicy. Yum, yum.
Yum, yum, get you some.
Yeah.
Hey, Shannon, I just sent you something personally. I can't put it on the air because I'll get in trouble. I wish I could. I wish I could put it on. I wish I could put it on the air. You know what? I don't give a damn. Hey, Doug, I'm finna send you something. Let's put it on the air. This is how I feel about Shannon this week.
Damn. That's
I
awful.
know. It's pretty fucking off. Here you go. I'm sending them one at a time.
Oh, yeah.
There's,
Wait a second. What about the...
there's two of them. I just sent them to you, Doug. Let's see if we can get that on air real quick.
What about the Hugh
And,
Freeze
and
back
just so
then?
y'all know.
Hang on, I gotta get my coffee. Hang on.
And Doug, don't spit whatever you have in your mouth. So y'all know, it's my hate week. And, you know, Shannon told me we would discuss something back earlier in August. This rivalry, you know, is a debate of what's the most hated rivalry. Honestly, it's the Iron Bowl. It's hands down the Iron Bowl.
Well, you know, and that's the thing is that from a national perspective, you probably have more people nationally that would pick a side in the Michigan-Ohio State game.
Which is bullshit.
Well, it is. But, you know, there's been a lot of branding that went into that long before the modern era. I mean, let's think about it. It wasn't until Michigan started stealing signs that Michigan was relevant in that contest. Anyways.
Yeah.
No, enough of that. Because we've talked about that ad nauseum, and we'll continue to do so.
Okay, to show this picture, I'm going to have to figure out how to get these, get everything off the screen. I mean, I can show the picture, but we can't see it because we're all.
You don't know how to put it into StreamYard?
Yeah, I do know how to put it in because you're looking at it right now. But
yeah, that's like a meme from 2001.
No, buddy.
That's like a MySpace meme.
So let me.
Yeah, I got it.
You got
y'all, this is how I feel about Shannon this week.
Mm-hmm.
He knows I love him as a
You're talking about Shannon Russell. Has anybody been in college football?
No, I'm talking about you, buddy.
Hang on. I got some funny news for you. Just hang on. This probably doesn't pertain to you. This is us. Shannon Russell is been posting nonstop in college football Trash Talk Nation. Y'all need to go in there and check it out. It's pretty
okay. So it's right there in the middle, and
John Padgett.
If you can actually see that, can you see it, Shannon?
When you realize that wasn't Dad last night, when an Alabama fan makes comment on one of my posts, is that the boy from Harry Potter? The bad one?
Damn right. I didn't know y'all could read.
That is college. See, there it is. Guys, college football Trash Talk Nation is one of their memes. I just brought them up. That's where John Padgett, aka Shannon Russell, is, and I miss her so much. And hopefully this will get to her ears. We want you back. I want you back in my life. I miss you, and I told myself I wasn't going to do this. I love you, Shannon. Please come back. Please.
Hey.
I really miss her. She pooped in Nick Saban's bathroom. That's one of the greatest stories that's ever been told on this podcast.
I mean, she never said she pooped in the bathroom. That was you.
She used the bathroom. We know it's a number two. She's that kind of girl. She's the kind of girl that would poop in somebody else's house, and it would be about a dominance thing. It wouldn't be because she had to poop. She would have probably.
I love you.
a little tiny turd just to make sure that she left her DNA, her essence, at Nick Saban's house. That's one of the greatest stories that was ever told in this podcast. No, I'm filling in some blanks. I know, but
I mean, yeah, you filled him in the night that she told it.
That well, I mean, and I got to keep that story going, right?
Yeah, what'd she say? Did she say she was dog sitting?
By the time y'all fucking woke up.
Didn't she say she was dog sitting for him?
Something about dog sitting or just I only focused on the fact that she was nude in his house. She had pulled her pants down in his house. Right. That means something.
You're right, it does.
Timothy Bailey was nude in my house.
Hey, Doug.
Did I tell you about that? Kenny, you know this, right? That Timothy Bailey was actually nude in my house.
I didn't know that.
He spent the night here, and he stayed with me, and he had to take a shower, so he was nude in my house, and that was a really big deal for me. I didn't like watch him or nothing, but I just knew that he was in there naked.
Hey,
it's fucking awesome.
So good.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some reaction out of Shannon, but I'm going to talk to you about this because Shannon's probably not going to shut up after I say what I have to say. I just would like to know from an outside perspective of this, how the hell is it going to feel knowing that if Nick Saban was to retire this year and Auburn beat that ass, how all Alabama fans would feel? I just want to know.
I don't believe we're going to have to worry about even thinking about that, but
I'm just saying, if it did, how would you feel?
I mean, it's not. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't
Would you
feel very
cry?
good.
Would you cry?
No, I'm not gonna cry.
I quit crying over football games when I was.
I'll be like 20. Uncle Lou when he broke that TV. Remember when he broke the TV when they lost the national championship, and that's what made him famous?
Yeah.
Or was that was that still Mark Richt? I think that was still Mark Richt.
It was
when he did that. Yeah, he doesn't break TVs anymore.
No,
he's on a lot of. He's a big time star now. So, but that's probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go the same path that Doc, because we've been doing this podcast for forever. It's time to start getting his numbers.
I got to break this, ladies and gentlemen. Doug, Shannon, and
you can't
Dr.
break things
Ball.
very well.
Yes, I'm fixing to break this. It is breaking that Damian Craig is leaving Texas A&M and coming back to the Plains to coach at Auburn. Ladies and gentlemen.
What does that mean?
Wow,
man, that is so exciting.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
That means that Auburn's fixing to get what everybody doesn't want. And I'm kind of glad to be the hated, because when Alabama does it or Georgia does it, it's a big fucking deal. But let Auburn get 4 5-stars and two 4-star receivers. And damn, it's just another fucking recruiting class. Fuck
That's it.
That.
It's just another one, man.
We deserve the fucking same respect Alabama gets. Damn it, we get 4 5-stars and 2 4-star receivers.
Do you want us to present you with
Doug, you know what I really wish I had right now? And that was the meme that I made of the thing that Pat Dye said a long time ago before he passed away on Paul Feinbaum's show, where he said that it would be, what was it, like 600 years before Auburn could catch Alabama in terms of tradition.
Yep. And
he said that.
He was only talking hypothetically. He said in reality.
He was drunk when he said it.
He was only talking hypothetically, and he said in reality Auburn never would.
Yeah. Reality. Do you live in reality, Kenny?
Yes.
Are you here with us right now?
Yes, reality is we beat your ass.
How many fingers am I holding up?
1. Fuck you too. Listen, Shannon.
You're doing good. Keep it up.
Reality is we beat your ass this weekend. That's just the reality I want to set into y'all right now. I want y'all to really. I don't want it to be a shock when Auburn wins.
I know why you want to set it in now, Kenny, because you know that you're not going to be able to set it in after the game because that shit ain't happening, and you know it.
But you know what though, Doug?
Yeah.
Will you do me a favor?
I will.
You will. You promise?
How much money you need?
No, I need Shannon. I need Dr. Balls and Shannon to witness this because I don't want him to come at a later date or later on after this say
you make a lot of bets. Do you go to Mississippi a lot down there in Philadelphia? Silver Star.
No, I go down to Wetumpka. We got a casino in Alabama. Anyway,
Doug, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's the Creeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doug.
Yeah.
What do you do when you go there? Are you a blackjack guy? You play the craps?
No, I play the slot machines. It's pretty fun.
You don't do blackjack? Blackjack's
no,
pretty.
I'd rather play at Texas Hold'em. But Doug,
we're going to have to get a game going soon.
So
an online game. Well, we're gonna. I got a way to put it together. We're gonna get an online game. I love Texas Hold'em. I'll smoke that ass.
When
I'm
listening. Okay, so first off, I want to ask you a question. In August, I called Auburn beating Alabama, right? Yes or no? I did.
You didn't call Auburn beating New Mexico.
But no. Just let me talk to Doug.
Excuse me, other way around.
Did I not?
Yes, you've been saying it from the beginning. You also said they beat Georgia.
Yes.
Okay, but listen.
That
We're at the Alabama game. So when
how many points did Auburn score in that Georgia game?
We only lost by 7. How many did everybody else lose to Georgia by? More.
Talk about looking ahead. Georgia really was looking ahead in that game. And Auburn kind of, I don't know, they kind of made everybody think that they had somewhat of a defense. And New Mexico proved that.
Anyway, Doug.
That's
so
exploitable.
When, not if.
They gave us some good film in that. If you really want to get down to it, we as Alabama fans need to thank New Mexico because they gave us just some beautiful film to watch for this game. How many points is Auburn going to score in this game, Kenny?
I don't think neither.
Because the way that Alabama's offense is running right now, they're going to have to score more than 20. We're just going to use Auburn as Georgia as a metric right now.
I think it's going to be 35-28 Auburn.
So you think that Auburn with
wins
the lack of offensive production that they have, which is going to have to lean on its run game, is anybody running on Alabama this year, particularly in the second half?
Well, hold on, buddy. Hold on. You want to go there?
Go ahead. Go ahead and let Kenny say what he's got to say to me.
So
quarterback. He's going to talk about the quarterback next.
No, I'm going to go into two things.
Oh, there's nothing to talk about there either.
Doug, when Auburn beats Alabama next week on this show, all I want you to say to me is, you was right and I was wrong.
I'm going to sit up here and cry. I'm going to cry. And then I'm going to get my car. I'm going to come over there and I'm going to suck your dick. That's going to happen,
now,
Kenny.
Shannon,
if Auburn, look, man, we're going to put it on the table right now.
Shannon, let me ask you
if Auburn beats Alabama this year for my Thanksgiving holiday, I'm coming to your house and I'm sucking your dick, boy.
Shannon, let me ask you a question.
Your dick in my mouth, balls resting on my chin. I'm going to satisfy you, boy. I'm going to make you feel good about things. That's how confident I am that Auburn is not going to even come close to beating Alabama this year.
Shannon, let me ask you a question. Didn't you just say out of your mouth on this podcast that Auburn can't run the ball?
I just said out of this mouth and I'm going to suck your dick if Auburn beats Alabama this year. That is dude, how much more of a bet? Everybody talks about putting thousands of dollars up. Man, this is my livelihood. See, I'm a straight man. I don't just put dicks in my mouth.
But I want to ask you this question. You just said that Auburn couldn't run on Alabama's defense, right?
Yeah, that's going to happen, actually.
Correct, right? Yeah. What the fuck happened last year when y'all had quarterly one of the best?
That was last year, man.
Motherfucker, we put up the most.
A fair amount of Alabama football, a fair amount of Auburn football this year, and I know that Auburn's not going to run on Alabama.
We put up the most rushing yards that's ever been rushed against Nick Saban.
The only teams that have even come close to looking like something against Alabama have had to have a passing game.
Hey,
tell me about Auburn's passing game for a moment, please.
Hey, I mean, we passed for.
Tell me about these receivers that are coming that ain't here this weekend. Tell me about them motherfuckers.
Look, when we beat you, Shannon,
I ain't sucking your dick. It just ain't gonna happen.
Shannon, when we beat you, here's what I want you to do. I want you to get on this show with a fucking.
No, I'm gonna suck your dick. If what else do I have to fucking say here? Oh my God. Your dick and mouth balls on my chin. That's happening. If Auburn beats Alabama this year, which is not going to happen, I'm never going to put your penis in my mouth. Never. But let's just say it does happen.
How about this? Shannon, Auburn beats Alabama next weekend. You get on this show and put a dildo in your mouth next week.
No, it's going to be your dick.
No, you got to suck the dildo.
And you know why you won't? And I already know right now why you don't want to do this, because you got a small dick. It's cool, man. Don't worry about it. We got graphics and shit. Doug's got CGI over there, man. We can make this shit look good.
Doug ain't even said. I mean, Dr. Balls ain't even said shit all night. He's just.
Come on,
I'm not
Dr.
going to
Balls.
swallow. I'm not going to swallow. I'm throwing that out there right now. This is a great show.
Hey,
Dr.
so
Balls.
by the
Really
way,
good show.
by the way,
you
I
still
will
there?
be I will be in Tuscaloosa on December 8th, Shannon. We might have to hook up.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Trust me. Trust me. If it comes down to it, and the whole internet decides to come shame me, and then somehow you get a lawsuit, and I do have to suck your dick, it's not going to be in Tuscaloosa. It's going to be in a
Y'all
hotel
have to
room.
get
of
in
my
line.
choosing.
Oh my God.
I'm not just some hussy that's going to suck your dick in a Walmart parking lot in Tuscaloosa or outside Bryant Denny, God forbid. No, that's not going to happen.
Hey, y'all read this.
Bessemer Motel, maybe. Because I live.
No, I'm just
close
saying,
to Bessemer.
Real Town will be in the state championship this year, and so I'll be up there watching them.
You know, Jackie's talking about all the ladies stopping Kenny's from the bingo hall Saturday night. I actually went to a bingo hall and won $1,000 one time. No shit. The one right down the street from Doug.
Guys, let's take a 2-minute break.
Please.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey there, darling, let me count on you. The road is long and I'm scared what I might find. Won't you tuck me in and out? Tell me everything's gonna be alright, sweet child. Sweet child. Up in the morning, out that door. Who knows what the world has in store for me? I'll be safe with you by my side. Ain't nothing out there can't take in stride. I know you hold me up. You hold me up. So I can fly. When that cold creeps on in and I start to wonder what could have been, I'm just gonna close my eyes so tight, take your hand and keep me to the morning light, to the morning light. And ain't it bright? You hold me up. You hold me up. You hold me up. So I can fly.
If that didn't make you want some Amazon Prime, nothing will, right?
Hey, Doug. Yeah. I just did a little research. I got to bring something up to Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon, on a podcast earlier, and I just went and verified this. I could go back and get it and send it to you. You told me back in August that if Auburn beat Alabama, you would drink a coffee cup of your piss on show. So guess what, buddy?
Yeah, I'll do that. That's
yeah, you did it, buddy. You did it. So when
I'll do it.
Auburn beats Alabama,
I will drink the piss and suck your dick. It's not going to happen though.
Y'all heard him. Next, I don't even want the dick sucking. I want you to drink. I want you to piss in a cup.
How much do you know? How much do you know about Justin Pike?
None.
I'll drink the piss.
Live on air.
Sure.
Dr. Balls, what is your opinion about
you know very little about me. drinking piss is probably like on the scale of crazy shit that I've ever done. Drinking my own piss would be what, about 3? I think I've drank my own piss before.
So what is I mean, okay. Okay. I don't think you'll do it. Not
Yeah,
Dr.
live.
Balls.
I shoved a microphone up my ass on stage once.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Wow.
Dr. Balls.
And that was like a 6 for me. 6 or
Hold
7.
on, we got to see if Dr. Balls' shit's working because I haven't heard him.
I think he checked the fuck out.
He's stunned in silence right now. Is what this is.
His mic's not on, is it?
Yes, it's on.
Okay.
Dr. Balls.
Say something, Dr. Balls.
I'm telling you, Windstream's fucking with him, man. He should have never, ever went sideways with him on air.
Say fuck your
They
mama.
heard that shit. They hear everything.
Dr. Balls, if you can hear me, say fuck your mama. Nope.
He's checked the fuck out.
Damn it. We knew this was going to happen at some point.
Did you ever watch that? Did you ever
We knew
watch
he was
that
going to
Twin
get
Peaks?
enough of our shit at some point.
Did you ever watch that Twin Peaks movie and the scene with David Bowie when he like comes in from like another dimension and starts talking about Judy or some shit like that? You
No,
ever
but
seen
I
that
did. I see the Labyrinth last night.
You know what? I watched that movie on acid once,
Yeah.
and it is alarming how most of the scenes that David Bowie's in is centered up around his cock. True story. Go back. Now that I told you that, go back and watch it. You won't be able to unsee it now that you know it.
So Shannon and Doug.
Yeah.
So I just want to know one thing. Y'all are you're not gonna hang yourself. I'm not gonna have to send a search party to your house when Auburn wins.
I have a 5-year-old I have to feed. I'm not hanging anybody.
Okay. There he is. He's back, y'all. But he's upside down.
I don't see him. There he is. Good.
He's upside down.
Bob, you're upside down.
That's better. That's better. No, that's better.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
Hey, once you turn
I'll
your
do it
shit
too.
upside, once
I'll
you
do
turn
it
your
too.
shit upside down, it started working great.
I'll do
I
it
was
too.
looking for any option, guys. The reason I keep trying to get in is I think I got a proposal for you guys. I sent everybody the
I look
link.
horrible upside down.
I sent everybody the link to the Hugh Freeze baptism, right? So how about if Auburn wins, then Shannon is baptized by Hugh Freeze?
If you can set it up, I will definitely get in the river with you, because we're going to talk about some things right before he dunks me. He's going to want to dunk me really hard
So
when I say the things that I have to say to him.
So
hopefully his wife will be there within earshot.
Yeah.
What would
She's
you
hot.
say to him, Shannon?
What?
What would you say to him?
What would I say to him? That's
Yeah.
between me and you, Priest. I'm not telling you my
Or if I
business,
went
my
like
own
yes.
personal business while I'm getting baptized. What the fuck, man? That's between me and Reverend Priest.
And the good Lord.
Yeah, and hopefully his wife will be within earshot, because I have a couple things I'd like to say to her too. You know what I'm saying, Jill? I don't live far from you. I'm lonely,
Goodness.
and I think you are too. Are there any titty bars in Opelika?
No.
Okay, I think we debunked.
We got a
that,
couple in
probably.
well, not really. Yeah, college bars. And
Oh, Bob's fixed. Okay.
Hey, does he have to go all the way to Atlanta for a titty bar now?
all he's got to do is go to Columbus.
Mm.
It's only like 45 minutes.
Now, do y'all have a state
That's
store with a red dot?
45 minutes. Now that's a long drive for a titty bar.
What did you say?
No, do y'all have state
Dr.
stores
Ball?
with the red dot? Is
You
that
talking
the
about
way it is,
liquor
Kenny,
stores?
that they roll the streets at 7 o'clock?
Oh no.
Hold on now.
Oh,
Hugh Freeze can take the Auburn helicopter over to Columbus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's the Auburn head coach. He can get his fix any.
I mean,
different
I
kind
don't
of
think
way.
I would if I was him, considering shit that's happened to him in the past.
Yeah, there's a lot of eyes on him right now in that regard, and I'm probably sure the chief of which is probably that hot wife that I was talking about earlier. That's why he's all churched up and baptizing people now.
He better drive that Mercedes he leased from Nick Saban, you know?
But you know what? Hey,
Actually-
let's be fair though. People fuck up. People change. People turn their life around. I mean, you know, it's Hugh Freeze has to be a pretty good sport to endure this kind of hateful rhetoric from us, you know, retard Alabama fans. That's
Obviously-
Gump, says Shannon Russell, who I love so much, used to say. She used
Obviously,
to
he
call
got
me Gump
saved.
all the time. I
If
miss
he's
her.
baptizing people, he at least got saved, right?
Well, but I mean, look, man, but he's baptizing people. I mean, look, man, first off, I got my own feelings about the whole baptismal thing and this, that, and I've been baptized. You know, I got baptized when I was 13, 14, something like that. And it's for some people it's a very big thing. For some people it's essential, you know, to be able to do and be able to follow your religious path to heaven. You know, it's a very important step, or a very important key. However, we're talking about the head coach for Auburn, the disgraced former head coach from Ole Miss, who got disgraced in like the worst possible way. Mike Price. And everybody remember Mike Price?
Yeah.
What Mike Price did was really, really, really extremely tame in comparison to what Hugh Freeze got caught doing. On accident. He got caught by Houston Nutt's lawyers in a lawsuit with Ole Miss, and they weren't even looking at Hugh Freeze in that light or looking for that kind of information. It just kind of popped up.
Yep.
Oops. Got him. And got him doing some really nasty, awful stuff, so much to the tune that the SEC wouldn't let him come back as an assistant. It looked so bad, and it was so awful.
So what happened? Enough time passed,
and here he is baptizing the kids in the river. Are you fucking serious? You can't make this up.
Heavy, man.
That's like saying that the head coach for or the former head coach for Auburn is going to be a U.S. senator. I mean, how fucking crazy is that? What is going on down there? What are y'all doing to people?
They're baptized in thousands, man.
Kenny, you got some answer to do, but you know what? We just about run out of time. We can't talk about this no more. We didn't even talk about none of this week's games except the fact that yes, USC did lose again.
You don't talk about some games. Really, there wasn't.
Colorado lost again. Colorado's not going to a bowl this year.
The only game that was worth the hell this weekend, to be honest with you, was Washington.
And Sanders got injured too. Shapiro Sanders got injured.
Well, let's talk about
the most expensive man in college football at the moment.
Damn
so Shannon,
he went down.
Let's talk about Florida State. You know, and I'm gonna, before I start this, I feel bad for Travis. His football career is probably done. Okay, but with that being said, I don't feel that Florida State wins this Saturday because without Travis, Florida State's backup's trash. Granted,
your top five, definitely Florida State kind of sticks out as your pretender, and we're going to find out. We're going to find out pretty soon.
Yeah, because they don't have their starting quarterback going to the swamp. It's going to be. I mean,
to be completely honest, Washington's been begging to lose too, and the Washington State-Washington game is a very interesting game as well.
Still hanging in there too. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It's I mean, look, man. It still don't matter. I'm not sucking your dick, Kenny. Auburn's not going to lose. I
just want you to drink your piss live on air.
Auburn is not going to make me lose my mouth virginity.
1 week, 1 point, or 20 points. Auburn beats Alabama by 1 point. It's a great year.
I mean, that's a win. That is a win for Auburn, and that is a blowjob for Kenny. But you know what? That shit just ain't gonna fucking happen. It just ain't gonna happen.
But
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm just gonna go apologize in advance now. Doug, you got anything else to add to this? Because
Are you sick, Shannon? You feeling sick?
He just ain't gonna get. He's not getting it. He doesn't understand the reality of where Alabama is and where Auburn is right now. Right now, not last year. Now, right now.
You got a better team than last year.
Dude, you just lost to New Mexico State. That is their very first win against a Southeastern Conference team ever in the history of their program. Congratulations.
It's going to be congratulations.
That's what you just walked away from, and you trying to explain to me that Alabama is going to lose to that team? Are you fucking serious?
When they lose, Shannon, please don't cry.
66-10. That's how you're supposed to beat one of those little piddly ass teams up the street. Come on.
Y'all played Chattanooga, my grandmama's team. I mean,
they needed some money. We helped them out. What the fuck, man? What you want me to do? We're still gonna beat your ass. It's still coming. It is a coming thing. You gonna come on here and you're gonna talk about excuses and next year and Georgia and all this other shit. I can't fucking wait. I can't wait for that podcast.
I can't wait for next Sunday night because we're gonna talk about that ass whooping that you just.
Kenny, give us a parting shot before I kick in the outro.
Shannon will be drinking his piss next week, ladies and gentlemen. Guaranteed.
All right, y'all heard it.
Yeah, fuck your mama.
Thank you for supporting Smacking Off the Podcast and College Football Dogs. And don't forget to stream in each Sunday evening for a live episode at 9 p.m. Eastern.